people walking along the road, they saw this sign on the carport, "Let there be rock." And then if they turned around a little bit, they looked over the road, perhaps at some traffic first, and then saw AC/DC on the roof of the house over the road, which inspired us to put "Let there be rock" on our carport. People started arriving for the concert. Could be the last time AC/DC ever play in New Zealand. They're getting on, and some of the rallies arrived, and the driver said, "Should we paint the car black?" as they drove in. It is black. That's his sense of humour. Friends of the family with devil horns already in place, their own black devil horns. I have no idea what that means. But there we were, waiting to go along the road. And other people kept walking by the house. They just walked by in their hundreds, and the only mark I made in life was in my underpants, and the "Take Me to the Strippers" t-shirts did star for a second, but then other people realised we were filming and did a little dance. I love the way these people walking past in the foreground realised that it was possibly their hand that would be in the picture, and they flung their hand up at the last second. It's
Someone's
been reduced
photographing
by
us,
the transition.
photographing everything else.
I'm really proud of what we
As
did
well.
on the carport. First of all, we just had black writing, "Let there be rock," and then for night we got a few wines and a bit of PVA glue and put some glitter and sequins on it, and we planned to make it more so. People asked to be in the picture. They said, "Hey, can we have a photo?" And it turned into quite a little scene outside. Some people got lost as soon as the music stopped playing and asked us where Western Springs was. So we directed them along. I love this shot here with the sunset and AC/DC. Though I do hope they play here again, because rock music's so good for our basic decency, I feel. Anyway, here's some more people who wanted to be in the picture. They asked. And this is the picture of the day to me, my daughter and my sister, having a hug. More people, they just kept arriving. I love the old school t-shirt rather than the play school t-shirt. And eventually we walked down and we're the people outside the concert dancing, because we don't actually like crowds much. There was a bit of rubbish around, and I think the dogs howling to the theme of Law and Order somehow goes with that. But at the same time, I couldn't help thinking about the magic and how people just brought it all together, and rock did occur. My syntax is failing me. I couldn't help thinking about all those people walking past, and then how they changed as time went on. You know, there were different groups of people walking past. Even though you may think it's just a lot of black t-shirts, that is not what rock is all about. It is not just a lot of black t-shirts. Look, there's some white ones. And I love the rose and the white van and the AC/DC and the rock. Even the exclamation mark, I can... Yeah, it's not bad. My mother and her sisters, they were rock. My daughter, she's rock. And I really believe that I am a rock chick growing up, if we ever do. My daughter and her auntie talking while we were listening to the music, that's rock. The motel we stayed in before my mother's funeral the other day, it was pretty rock too. It was so clean and so like going back in time, and there was a really good book on the bed as well. I mean, that's rock. A great mural in a restaurant, that's rock. Looking at the menu is rock. Beauty is rock.
Maybe two heads together.
We're rock. That's rock. These two rocks look like
What's more rock
maybe
than
two
that?
heads together. Two heads together. Joni Mitchell said, "Two heads are better than one." And you know she came from rock. Folk do.
about